Hello? Good evening. Hello, Chi. Hello, Prototype. How are we doing tonight? Anybody remember this drawing that I started last year? I figured it was a good opportunity to finally finish it for Easter. A good excuse. I've got several works in progress that I've been looking back at like, damn, I didn't finish that? It looks pretty good though. I need to I need to go back and finish it. I am probably gonna find like a proper pattern to put in the background. But I've been searching the Clip Studios store and I can't find quite what I have in mind, so I'm just gonna put something here for now and we'll see if I can find something later. And yeah, if you're wondering why I'm streaming on Wednesday, I don't usually stream on Wednesdays, but tomorrow I have to drive into the office for a company meeting and Olympics. We're gonna play like a company Olympics and I'm just like, I am just gonna guess I'm probably gonna be tired when I get back from that and not feel like doing shit, so I'm streaming a day early. Yeah, the company Olympics was something we like used to do at my work somewhat like every year, and then they stopped because of COVID and remote work, and then they're like, we want everyone to participate in person again. I'm like, okay. But you know, when they said that and they said we would be coming in for meetings again, I thought that would mean that they were doing the actual meetings in person again too. But no, apparently they're still doing like a streamed video for the meetings. And we were just coming into the office to watch a fucking video. I'm like, okay then. I do have friends at my work, so I am looking forward to seeing them. That's like the one good part. We already have a plan of where we're gonna watch this shit. Yeah, let's make the background a little brighter, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a little brighter. Oh, my Spotify thing's taking forever to update today. I'll put it on the old version. Well, I hope everybody else has been doing well. This is like my first art stream on Twitch and YouTube in a few weeks, because I've been streaming the Nintendo Directs instead. And then I did a not safe for work art stream that had to be on Picarto, so technically a return to form. Thank you guys for coming out to that, by the way, those who did. I'm sorry, Picarto is definitely not quite as nice of a streaming website as Twitch, but Picarto gang, rise up. I'm probably still gonna do more streams there in the future, because I don't have much options for that kind of art, so... Their mobile stream is kind of ass. Yeah, I believe that. Oops. Trying to adjust this. There we go. Yeah, I saw they announced the new Trails merch store. I threatened them into making an account on Blue Sky by threatening another fake account that retweets Yaoi. No, no, they were only on Twitter earlier, and I was like, oh god. Do we gotta pull the same strat we did with actual Falcom? Yeah. Listen, it worked, okay? I mean, it wasn't me who did it, but I was technically an accomplice. The bunny boys. I'm excited to finally finish this drawing. It's been like... When is the last stream I had of this art? I don't even know if I want to know. But I streamed this art before, like last year. Did I hear Twitter no longer have DMs? I heard about that, and that they're apparently replacing it with like X chat or some shit. But I'm already like, you know, I don't even care because DMs on that website have been useless for months. Like, my DMs, every time I check them on that website, I just had like 20 plus spam requests. And so I actually just recently turned off DMs from people I don't know because I was like, alright, I'm not doing this. Like, it's literally unreadable. Yeah. The last time I streamed this art was 5 months ago, apparently. Could be worse, I guess. Hello, Chi. You didn't miss too much besides me drawing these bunny boys, I guess. But yeah, like, the only important... I've only gotten 2 relevant DMs in the past few months on Twitter. somebody DMing me to tell me that that crow booby art I posted was awesome, which thank you. And the other important one was there's like a Chinese Rean account on Twitter that runs an event for his birthday every year. And every year they DM me to ask if I want to post art for it and participate. And I always say yes. I can't say no. And they DM'd me asking that. So I'm just like, okay, if they're gonna get rid of DMs, can they like last at least until Rean's birthday? Thanks. Yeah, it is familiar. I started it last year. And I'm like, oh god, I want to finish this. And it's almost Easter, so that's my excuse. Hello, Soul Mango. You have me added on Blue Sky and Discord. Yeah. I mean, I made a tweet earlier that was basically just like, okay, I'm closing DM requests here because it's literally just a mess of spam. If you want to contact me, my business email's in my bio, or you can DM me on Discord or Blue Sky. Except I didn't say Blue Sky because you're not allowed to say that on Twitter. We can always put Rean in tighter pants. That's my personal motto. I've not gotten my Elisa figure yet. I paid for the slowest shipping because I'm already kind of short on cash. Did I see the yaoi on Konaka Uchikoshi's new game? No. I think I saw people talking about it though. I saw people like, if you didn't expect yaoi in their game, what are you doing here? I'm very down though. I'm gonna find like a proper pattern to replace this with later probably, but I wanted at least like an idea of what I want in the background here. Yeah, the one that can take up to 4 months, I think. I'm just like, well, I guess I'll hope the tariffs on Japan don't cost more than it would have to pay for faster shipping. I have not seen the CG. The shirts are off. The shirts are coming off, boys. Salem. Calm down. I actually made a YouTube thumbnail for this stream. I'd like to actually start making specific thumbnails for my art streams, but it requires like a few extra minutes beforehand. That's the biggest problem. Okay. We'll call that good enough for now. School's been interesting as you're in the end of the semester. Your friend in natural sciences is going through it. Meanwhile, as a social science major, you cancel class after 20 minutes because someone brought a dog in and we just wanted to pet the dog. That sounds like end of school year behavior for sure. That's great though. I love it when somebody brings the dog in and then everyone just wants to pet the dog. It's always weird, like, returning to a drawing you haven't touched in months. You're like, you feel like you don't remember the headspace you were in when you were last working on this. Or like, well, I guess this might turn out differently than how I originally imagined. It's like I'm making, like, different choices than I would have. It's a different timeline. Hello, Red Panda. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Oh my god, my cats are flailing around in the background. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my face. Cat treat time. Oh, we got a Twitch redeem for cat treat time. Well, I guess maybe this will calm them down, or maybe it'll make them worse. 1 second. What's my favorite video game? The Legend of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel. I like a lot of video games though. I have trouble picking a favorite. Actually. I like doing those like top 20 charts because then I can pick 20. Alright, kitties. Come here, treats. Oh my god, they're crying for it. Okay. Batman Arkham Shadow. I haven't played that one. I've played Arkham Asylum. I liked that game. Yay! Thank you. I do love my cats. They're adorable little babies. Yay! All right, all right. You want a few more? I'll be nice. Yay. I'm sure they appreciated that. Good thing my cats can't watch the stream. They would just rank up channel point rewards and redeem that every day. Alright. Thank you for joining the stream, Red Panda. Bunny. Hello, Friar. Ooh. See, the last time I was drawing this, or when I first started drawing this, I was using a new brush that I decided later that I kind of don't like that much. But now I'm like, well, now that I'm continuing it, I have to use the brush again. It's gonna look weird if I suddenly use a different brush in the middle. So Mango, I like how you are the spreading the word about this yaoi. I really appreciate it. My cats are under the desk. I think they're looking for more treats. You're on that yaoi shit, Arin. We love being on that yaoi shit. Okay, that's kind of been me though, I'm not gonna lie, like, not that I'm not always a fujoshi, but like the past like week or so, it's been like really bad. Like I've been reading a bunch of BL manga and like downloading like oh shit, I haven't downloaded Lamento, the BL visual novel. I should check that out. It's the moon cycles, maybe. What stage are you at in your cycle? My Fujoshi cycle? My monthly Fujoshi cycle? Let me check my app for tracking that. I did see the Fujoshi Miku keychain that can hold like 2 other keychains. That's so cute. I do have some spare CrowRean ones I could put on there, so it's tempting. It was in the- somebody posted it in the CrowRean server. I thought you did. Or maybe you just replied to it. Yeah, I do remember Fryer at least commenting on it. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, it's like a keychain of Fujoshi Miku, and her hands are both little circles, so she can hold up 2 other keychains of whatever boys you want to be smooching. Hi, PK Gaming! How are you doing tonight? Oh yeah, Gargura's graduating from Hololive. That's pretty crazy. I mean, it's like on some level kind of expected because she hasn't been streaming that much the past several years, or like the past couple years. But you know, I've been watching Hololive since before EN debuted, so it feels weird. Like end of an era. That's good to hear. But like, I don't know if people know this, but like I had like a super Hololive hyperfixation for a while. And I still watch them sometimes, but oh my god, there was a bit where I was like drawing art for like all of their birthdays. I was fucking spending all my money on their merch. Oh my god, I love that tweet of the guy being like, someone told me this is like the LeBron of VTubing. Yeah, actually I went to a Hololive concert this past December. Oh my gosh. The other concerts I have watched, they do like online streams of them. And I have it's not in here. I have a Hololive glow stick that I bought for like their big 2020 concert. And I literally always watch it I would watch it in my living room with my glow stick at home and get really drunk. Like, every time I watch a Hololive concert at home, I get really drunk, and by the end of the night, I'm like, oh my god, I love cute girls. And my husband's like, let's get you to bed, sweetie. Yeah, it is. Actually, I can't remember if I talked about this on stream, but So the HoloLive show I went to in person in December. It was at AWA, Anime Weekend Atlanta. And I went to the Doki Bird and Mint concert that was also that weekend, which there are a couple of indie VTubers who happened to also be holding a concert that weekend in my city. So I went to that too, and I actually ended up enjoying that one more, which I didn't expect, because, I mean, HoloLive definitely has the bigger budget and numbers, but I don't know. Whoever staged the AWA show, it was like, I couldn't see shit. It's like if you didn't have a seat up at the very front, everybody standing up just blocked the stage. I guess because it's like a room that wasn't made for like stadium seating, so I don't know. I like was just like, damn. I ended up enjoying the Doki Burn and Mint show a lot more, but that one was in an actual venue that was built for that sort of thing, so that probably helped. Yeah, I mean, generally I still had a good time, but I was kind of annoyed by that. You know what, though? Something kind of fun was before the show, people were like passing around a stack of HoloLive trading cards, so it was like, you know, everybody would take one and pass it down. And I always find that fun at concerts, like people handing out like stickers and stuff. And I would like love to do that sometime. Like, I kind of doubt this would ever happen, but like if Falcom JDK Band did like an American tour, I would absolutely go and hand out like trail stickers, you know? That'd be fun. When I went to the Sonic Symphony, people were handing out like Sonic stickers and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd love to do that sort of thing. But surprised didn't ever do something like occasional promotion paying her only for that. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I thought, like, you know, when Amelia graduated and they said she would be an affiliate. I kind of thought that's what that meant, like, she wouldn't technically work there anymore, but she could still be used for, like, marketing purposes and having the occasional, like, cameo at shows or something. But I don't know, I guess Gura wasn't interested in that deal. But I do wonder, like, you know, I guess I thought that, like, I think Amelia and Chloe both did the affiliate thing, and I was wondering how common it would be going forward, but... You like Crow's grip here? Yeah, he's got his hands in the right places. Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, I mean, from what she said in the graduation stream, it sounds like, you know, she was under a lot of pressure and stress. I mean, when she signed up for this, I don't think she knew that it was gonna be quite this big, or that she was going to be the biggest one, you know? Like, if that was me, I would shit my pants. I mean, the biggest and also the smallest, yes. I talked about this with my husband as like just one of those funny, like, haha, what if scenarios that will never happen. But I was like, if I ever joined a VTuber corporation, I don't think I'd want to join HoloLive. Like, I joined like one of the semi-larger ones, but not, I don't know, that's like so many eyes on you. That's too much. Also, I've seen the HoloLive fans who fucking hate when you're married. So I'd have to be like, if they heard my husband in the background, I'd be like, oh, that's my brother. No, I feel really weird saying that. But like that, I remember there was one of them had a big controversy because there was a male voice in the background of her stream, and she had to be like, oh, that was my manager. Oh my god, if I said roommate, they would not buy that. They would all fucking murder me still. Oh, that's just my masseuse. My in-house masseuse. You guys don't have one of those? Oh, that's a home intruder. He's my homie. My homie intruder. But yeah, actually just being independent would be nice. Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to date if you're in HoloLive. Like, they don't ban it, but it's definitely discouraged from talking about it. Yeah, VShojo definitely has way less, way less, control over what you're doing, I guess. They seem a lot more like they just help you with merch deals and stuff like that. My husband's been watching a girl from Socks VTubing agency. I forget her name. I think it's like, I think her name is like Camisole or something. Yeah, my husband is me being swatted every day. Somebody keeps calling the cops on my house. The Crossbell police. Lloyd Banning saw the art I drew of him. I mean, I've talked about this before, but I probably would. I mean, I've already started drawing it, but I would like to have a PNG tuber at some point just for nights where I kind of like don't feel like putting on makeup and shit. I'm just like a mess tonight, but I still want to stream some art kind of nights. Lloyd wants an autograph from me. I want an autograph from him. Have you seen Lloyd and Jerry in the same room? I think not. You know what? That's a good point. I don't think I have. Although, Jerry calls him a fucking pig all the time, so I don't know if Lloyd would call himself that. Lloyd shows up at my house, and I'm like, can I have your autograph, but also a cab? Will it be a PNG of myself or a persona? I mean, I'm drawing like a persona, but it kind of looks like me, I guess. I'm making it look like an anime version of me in a witch outfit, basically. I am kind of like, I could be literally anything, so why am I just making it look like myself? I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with a more interesting version, but... Have I heard of an anime called Utena? Yes, I have watched it. I love it. I love Utena. I've been kind of wanting to rewatch it lately, so I've been thinking about watching the dub, which I've never seen. Because Utena is voiced by Rachel Lillis, who voiced Misty and Jessie in Pokemon. And I'm like, I kind of want to hear that. I have like a fondness for 90s dubs that use the Pokemon voice actors. I always watch Slayers in dub format because, like, Gowry is Brock and Amelia is Ash. You have like 2 of the Lieutenant DVDs, but you haven't watched it yet? I think you would like it. Your friend called your ass out when you thought Randy was attractive. They said you don't like cops, you like large men in uniform. Take my hand, we'll find a trades job meeting in case someone better. That's so funny. Oh my god. I mean, there are a lot of different uniforms those men could wear. A man in uniform can be many things. Oh, good old Nana. I love Nana. Her take on Utena was interesting. A good take, but very different. Huh. Alright. Well, like I said, I have watched the Japanese version, so I guess I'll have that to compare. Oh, are the Utena DVDs expensive on eBay? Do any other old people in the chat remember when anime DVDs were like $30 for 3 episodes? That was fucking absurd. Like I remember all the memes people would make back then that was like, anime crack is cheaper. And now it's like, now you can just pay fucking $5 a month for Crunchyroll or whatever. Or I guess it's like $8 now, but... Yeah, that's how I watched Cardcaptor Sakura back in the day, okay? Because... So everybody knows it got that Cardcaptor's dub, but it also got like a release of the Japanese version that was like 3 episodes. It was like 3 or 4 episodes per disc, and I bought them one by one for like $30 each. And there's 70 episodes of Cardcaptor Sakura. Yeah, Aniplex DVDs are definitely the most expensive ones now. Cause now you can get like complete series for $30 sometimes. Utena, a lot of people consider her a magical girl. To be honest, I feel like I don't really like arguing about what counts as a magical girl thing, because as someone who's been in those fandoms a long time, it's probably one of the most mind-numbing arguments that never goes away. But I think a lot of people do consider her one because she technically does have a transformation every episode, where she does her magic sword thingy. A Magical Girl Pathfinder campaign would be really cool, though. Oh, Princess Jellyfish. Yeah, complete series for 20 bucks is pretty good. Also, Princess Jellyfish bangs. Yeah, Kunihiko Ikuhara. He worked on Sailor Moon. And oh my god, okay. You can absolutely see which parts of Sailor Moon he worked on. It's very obvious to me. Like, particularly, like, season 3 with, like, that one villain lady, Udiel, I think is her name, who, like, drives her fucking van out of the villain base, like, every episode. Like, those sequences are so Ikuhara to me. Yeah, Princess Tutu for 25 bucks is 100% worth it. Steins Gate for 25 bucks is also 100% worth it. Ikuhara was so right for that, though. Like, all his shows are gay as hell, and I love that for him. The Steins Gate anime, it is based on the same story as the visual novel, if that's what you're asking. The OG anime. And I thought it was good. I mean, that's how I got into Steins Gate. Was watching the anime when it first aired. I loved it like... I don't know, enough to theme our COVID wedding after it, and then enough to get married dressed as Kurisu and Okabe. And then we went to the maid cafe in Japan that Steins Gate like was inspired by for their maid cafe. And oh my god, they leaned into that shit. They had Steins Gate stuff all over the walls. They were playing Steins Gate music. They're like, we're the Steins Gate maid cafe now. Yeah, I mean, we had a second wedding later with, you know, last year where we had a bigger ceremony and I wore like a more traditional wedding dress and stuff, but the problem is that we wanted to get married right when COVID started, so we had a legal wedding at home first. I did draw that pixel art. I got a lot of compliments from people I sent the invitations to on that, which was nice because I feel like wedding invitations and like save the dates, everyone expects them to look a certain way, like very like low-key fancy, and I'm like, well, I don't really want to do that. I want cute pixel art of my husband and I on there, so... But I'm glad people liked it. Hey, Luna! CrowRean bunnies! I'm doing all right. How are you doing tonight? Alright, I'm going to... I've like mainly been cleaning up some of the line, or fixing up some of the lines. I'm gonna switch gears to doing a bit of coloring. Ooh, playing Daybreak 2. Oh my god, I need to have a day where I just sit down and play video games, because I was sitting here yesterday like, I don't think I have touched a video game in like 3 weeks. I've been pretty constantly working on art after work, and I'm just like, oh god, I think I need a break, but but I want to keep drawing though. Oh well, thank you, Sol. I mean, I mainly want to develop the coloring some more, because I kind of like shading it a bit more, I guess. Yeah, well, I think taking a break to play video games and stuff is good. Like, I've gotten burned out very often, like trying to just like work constantly, you know? Yeah, I mean, I feel like Crow and Rean being in Kai will probably motivate me to try and finish it more than anything, but... Yeah, I think I can do it. Yeah, if I put my mind to it. You need to work on stuff for AA, but you're unsure if you want to go anymore. Which con? Which con is that? Are you just saying AA like Artist Alley, or is the con also, is that called AA? Okay. Ecchi Expo Dallas. Do they sell ecchi? Can I sell yaoi there? Oh hell yeah. I said this before on Blue Sky, but I think that what I want an artist alley like how they have in Japan, where everyone's selling doujinshi. That's what I want. I want to browse everyone's yaoi doujinshis. Well, that's good that you are contributing yaoi where there isn't any. You're like an oasis in the desert. I appreciate a con that allows not safe for work, because most of them don't. Okay, actually, it is ad break time, so I will be right back in like 3 minutes. I'm gonna drink some water. They should do Yuri too, you're right. Do one for the... This one's for the Fujoshis. Alright, I'll be right back. In like 3 minutes. I'm back. Hello, hello, hello. What you saw of the Yuri was more male-centered fan art. Was it that brand of a fake Yuri where it was like, where it's like you can tell it's not real Yuri because both the girls are looking at the camera. They're looking at the invisible man just off screen instead of each other. That's how you know it's fucking not real. I saw a comic about that once and it made me laugh. You didn't get any ads? Are you subbed? Are you subbed right now? I don't know. Oh, then I don't know. It told me it was playing an ad. Saved from ad jail. Oh my gosh, when I was doing the Nintendo Direct stream, the second one, that was the Switch 2 Direct, I didn't think about the fact that that Direct was over an hour long, so I was like watching it and I was like, oh shit, it's about to try to play ads, I should hit snooze. And then I did once, and then I forgot to hit snooze. You can hit snooze 3 times before they make you play it. But I forgot to hit snooze more than once. So people were like, no, an ad! I was like, oh fuck. But you know what? I wasn't the most scuffed part of that stream. Nintendo themselves were the most scuffed part because they fucked up their stream. I hope you can bring some good spicy art. You're stuck in the ad? No, you're stuck in ad jail. Yeah, they didn't show the pricing on stream, so I didn't have a live reaction for that, but my reaction was basically like $450 for the console, that's fine. $80 for the games, don't love that. What happened at Game on Expo with the VA? What happened? I am probably gonna apply to AWA's Artist Alley. Oh, Marcy Edwards came to your booth and brought your print. You drew Yuka from Blue Period. That's cute. That's exciting. I wonder how often VAs like go through Artist Alleys to find prints of characters they voiced. I feel like that probably happens somewhat often. I don't know. If I was a VA, I would do that. Okay. I should probably actually work on the colors like I said I would. They weren't an official guest, just joined their husbands, so that's why they were roaming. That's cool. That makes sense. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong layer. What? Nope, still not on the right layer. Here. There we go. At a CrowRean, Laffy sets VA came to your booth and looked through your stuff and liked it. He felt seen. Oh, that's cool. I'd love to go to a CrowRean. Like, I remember when they first started, and I'm just like, damn. It's really cool they were able to get a con off the ground for like one game series. And it's a game series I was really obsessed with. I mean, I still like it, but Tales of used to be like my hyperfixation before Trails. I just added one letter in there, Tales and Trails. I guess I should draw more Tales of stuff though if I was gonna go there. I need to find a con that's like small. All the ones around me are fucking huge. Oh, the con died in 2020. They were a COVID casualty. That's sad. Go to a college con. You know what's funny? MomoCon was a college con. Like, I went to MomoCon when it was still at Georgia Tech. That's how long I've been going to that con. They literally hosted it on the fucking Georgia Tech campus for free. There was no entry fee. And I could tell the exact year that they wanted to start charging because it was miserable. Like, it was so fucking crowded. And I was like, oh god, they better get a new venue and start charging next year. And then they did. I don't know if there's any other college cons around here, but I'd go if there was another one. Yeah, I'll see if there are any pop-ups around here. We should oh yeah, Rapid Crossing and Maple Gel Con. It's honestly really surprising to me that Tales of has spawned that many American cons. Like, I love that it has, but I'm like, damn, I don't think, like, there's a lot of game series more popular that don't have their own cons. That means we can start a Trails Con, right? Let's do it. I think I'd make good money at a Trails Con. I've got a lot I could sell already. Only Anime Matsuri. Ugh, I've heard the horror stories about that con. I mean, I don't know if they've gotten better. I've just heard bad things about their management in the past. Let's do it. We'll call it, OrbalCon. LaBurlCon. CrossbellCon. ZemuriaCon. I'm just thinking of all the names. MiraCon. LiberArc-Con. CrowRean Con. Okay, but unironically, I see the, like, doujinshi events that they have in Japan that are just, like, CrowRean only, and I'm like, I've never wanted to be somewhere so bad in my life. Oh, thank you, Rachel. I think it's coming out pretty good. Crow cleavage. How could I not give him cleavage? Are you kidding me? That's like my brand. Yeah, that's what I've heard about Matsuri-Con also. Those are the horror stories I have heard. Yeah, I've seen his horizon cleavage. I've seen beyond the horizon. The horizon they're talking about is actually just the top line of Crow's shirt. Yeah, in Japan. I mean, they're probably pretty small, but like Japan has like ship exclusive doujinshi events a lot. I guess because, you know, they're a much smaller country, so it's probably a lot easier for everyone to travel out to that. Is that Burgard right here? Yeah, look, he's serving. Cuntiest old man I've ever seen. Oh, Taiyo, that con had a similar drama. That's not good. As far as I know, I don't think any of our local cons have had that sort of controversy. Yes. You missed my answer. My answer was yes, this is Burgard, and he's serving. He's cunty. What is this? Their costumes in Kaino Kiseki in the Kaino Kiseki Beyond the Horizon. They are DLC. Toa does look very cute. Okay, wait, shit. Stay still, motherfucker. Yeah, actually from what I saw, I think there actually was like a concept art version of these costumes in the art book that were a bit skimpier on the guys, but they chickened out, unfortunately. I will say though, one of my small pervert enjoyments, I like how they only have like half gloves. This. I like this. Sorry, I peeked the mic. I got too excited. Let me see Aaron with his tits out, that slut. Wait, shit. I closed. I hate how when I close Spotify, it doesn't update the song names. You want to see the skimpier art? I don't have it on hand. But let me see if I can... I probably can't find it that fast, but I'll just look. I think another funny thing from that art book was that Crow's outfit in that game was originally on Kevin. Like Kevin was wearing the outfit that Crow currently wears in the actual game. It's on my Discord? Like my Discord? Well, gee, that would make it easier for me to find if it is. I've seen a lot of people ship Kevin and Rufus now. I'm down for that. Hello, Rain. I can't find it. I tried. CrowRean bunnies. I don't know why they made Crow's color in Kaino Kiseki like green now, when he was definitely blue before. I'll tag you when I find it, yeah. Hi, Granberry! Thank you! I'm glad people like the CrowRean bunnies. But yeah, I will try to find them after the stream and send it to you, because unfortunately I probably shouldn't like hunt through Twitter live on the stream. Hey Hunter, I'm doing good. How are you tonight? Follow my fantasy, trusting in what you can't see. Take my lead, I'll set you free. It could have been red, but I like red on Rean, so I very much like them being like the red Oni, blue Oni aesthetic. I still don't know why they made him green though. I mean, I am happy that Rean is wearing red again because they took it away from him for a few games, except in his casual outfits. Sorry, Rain, I just read your story on the Discord of your friend putting your not safe for work out and her mom finding it. I've considered making prints of not safe for work art, but I'm like, A, where would I sell this? And B, would people buy it? I don't know if people would want to display that. But apparently your friend does, so maybe some people would. You're never kidding. Check the yaoi wall. Oh, the Uchikoshi Kodaka yaoi. Let's see. Oh, that is yaoi, alright. Wow. I can't believe that's official art. Red does look so good on him. You remember me obsessing over the curve of Rean's waist? Oh, I remember what you're talking about. I was like, I definitely believe that happened. If I were at a con in your country, you'd buy it. Well, thank you. That's encouraging to hear. I have no idea where to sell it online, but we'll see. You're saving your points for me to draw some Yuri? Ooh. I might end up streaming some of my art that I want to do for CrowRean week. So I guess maybe expect more CrowRean streams in the future soon. To be honest, I don't know. I never really set any rules on if you could request more than one character for that or not, but I guess as long as I can do it in 3 minutes. More streams up Picarto. So it's funny you say that. I do actually have some not safe for work art to post for it, but I already finished it. CrowRean week is May 2nd through the 8th. But I already finished some art I'm posting for it because a friend of mine was writing a fanfic that she's been sending to me, and I've been really enjoying it, so I drew some art for her for it. And it turns out she's gonna post it for CrowRean week, so I'm posting the art for CrowRean week also. Yeah, the other ones I have in mind are safe for work, I think. Actually, the reason that I feel like I'm definitely... Yeah, unintentional Big Bang moment, literally, though. Well, don't worry, Luna. I will probably do more. Because I am like... Oh, well, that actually... I was like, am I going to be embarrassed streaming this kind of art? And then I was just like, no. That just felt like any other art stream to me, to be honest. My shame is gone. Yeah, I mainly use it because I don't know of any other sites really that would let me stream not safe for work art unless it was like literally like Chatterbait or something, but but yeah, what was I gonna say? One of the things I want to draw for CrowRean week is a comic, and I've planned out the comic already, and it's gonna be 4 pages long. And so I'm like, oh god, I'm being really ambitious. Oh, good night, Hunter. Hope you have a good night. Sleep well. But yeah, I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna finish a 4-page comic, I need to like lock in. But I'll give you a hint. The comic is it's for the day themed heartbeat and alcohol. At this point, we did OnlyFans just for art. Yeah, we do actually. I would join that just for my art. I mean, I'll be honest, at first I had to very quickly get over the compulsion that I've had for a really long time to be like, oh god, it's not finished, don't look at it, there's still a bunch of unfinished parts, there's mistakes, don't look. Like, if you stream your art, you have to get over that really fast. Yeah, me neither. But you know, that's part of the process. I feel like if people are watching an art stream, you know, they probably understand that, like, this isn't done yet, and you're watching it become done, you know? Yeah, I mean, I'm a messy bitch myself, so... And part of the reason I just kind of slapped that pattern behind them is because I was like, okay, I don't think people are gonna want to watch me search through the Clip Studio asset store for 20 minutes or trying to find the pattern I want for in the background. So I guess there's some parts I keep off stream still just because I don't think they'd be very entertaining to watch, but... Oh, yeah. You could probably tell from how my art looks, but I do love coloring. Yeah, I love coloring. I am throwing that paint on the wall. Even if it takes me like an hour to actually start the coloring sometimes, because I get fixated on fixing the lines and shit. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not easy, because colors add such a, like, variance, like... There's a reason I charge a lot more for color commissions than just shading it grayscale. Because it's like, suddenly you have to think way more about color theory and making colors look good. I guess one thing that I will say, one tip, I guess, is that, for example, on this art, I kind of slapped down what I want the background to look like. Generally, the background color scheme, that helps me pick colors a lot, because if I have the background color there, I feel like I subconsciously pick colors that go with it more, if that makes sense. So I almost always put down some kind of background color first to set the mood, I guess. Because I find that if I try coloring with a white background, that the colors turn out pretty washed out. Because I pick colors that go with the white, and yeah, I'm glad that makes sense. I'm glad that's useful for you guys. That's a tip I read a long time ago that's been useful for me. How good am I at action RPGs? Personally, I like them, and I quite enjoyed the first Legends Arceus, so... But I know that you said you weren't the biggest, you prefer turn-based stuff. Let's see. Some other stuff I can say about colors is, I don't know if you've noticed when I go to like get a darker color, sometimes I'll move it. I'll move the hue also in addition to like the actual shade up here. I find it a lot more interesting to kind of, you know, make it slightly another color. Basically when I do like darker shades, I tend to go cooler, and then for lighter shades, I tend to go warmer. Instead of just doing a darker or lighter version of the same color. Oh, Doodle redeemed for Metal Sonic. Dang, that's a new one. I can draw Metal Sonic. Let's see. I can actually show my Procreate gallery now because I hid all my not safe for work art in that folder in the upper left. I was like, wait, I can hide shit. Okay, though I actually do need to find a picture of Metal Sonic. This is cool art. We'll do this. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't ask like if you wanted a particular Battle Sonic, but is the one on screen good? All right. We'll do this one then. Okay, 3 minutes. Countdown. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, boop. He's got his like he got angry eyes. Oh god, I'm still making him kind of cute though. This is kind of a kawaii Metal Sonic, I'm not gonna lie. like I made his spines like almost shadow-like there. Whatever, they can be slightly shadow-like. Oh, my timer. Starts got me like he angy. Sorry, I'm like going over 3 minutes, but oh, good luck, Luna. Night, Rachel. Hope you have a good night. Yep. Alright, there's Metal Sonic. Oh, thank you for the YouTube sub. I can't read your name. But thank you. Thank you, PK Gaming. I have to stop touching him now because it's been 3 minutes. 3-minute doodle is done. I'll post it on social media later as usual. Alright. Oh, hey, Dude. Yeah, that was the same when I lived with my parents. I feel a lot more free to draw what I want when I don't live with my parents. I'll say that. I feel kind of bad. I'm sorry if you're chatting on YouTube and it takes me a second to respond. Keeping up with 2 chats can be hard sometimes. That's right. I do draw the yaoi I want. Now that I'm free, they let me out of my cage. Coming out of my cage and I'm drawing yaoi. That was the same with streaming, actually. I didn't stream until I got my own place. And even then, it wasn't until we got a house. Because our apartment had garbage internet. There was no way I could have streamed at our apartment. It literally struggled to get 1 megabyte per second upload speeds. You're right, Soul Mango. I'd love to draw more Yuri. To be honest, like, I am like, damn, I draw so much yaoi, I need to draw more Yuri, but then I'm like, wait a second. Even with yaoi, I'm just drawing the same ship over and over again. I'm not exactly creating a lot of variety in the yaoi either. To be honest, I just added a tail because I feel like Rean should have a tail in this drawing. And I think in the game they have a tail accessory you can add, but they're not on these costumes by default, so I'm just like, what color is the tail? Do I make it black like the ears? Do I make it white? Because that's kind of cute. They're white? Okay. Then I'll make it white. I mean, I prefer that actually because that means it's easier to stand out against his pants. Yeah, exactly. Exactly! You love the contrast with the pants. I do too. That's the thing is like some of these JRPG outfits, it's just like 5 different shades of black and I'm like, Jesus Christ, save me. He looks hot like that? Thank you. That's what I want to hear. That means I'm doing it right. Butt shading. Whisper, make his ass bigger. Listen, I was holding myself back a little here. I won't lie. It was bigger and I made it smaller. The devil in my ear. You're the Ishmelga on my shoulder. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I failed. My self-control won. I hate when that happens. But yeah, Ishmelga is bigger. I actually was talking with my friends about how, like, if Rean had like a little angel and devil on his shoulders, the little devil would be like a Ishmelga Rean. Wouldn't that be cute? Yeah, I mean, listen. My self-control doesn't win most of the time. I'm also pretty shameless. When I'm drawing... let me put it this way. If I know I'm going to market as adult content on Blue Sky, then I go a lot crazier, usually. But this one I'm like, regular random people are gonna see it. I guess I'll control myself a little. But maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Starting to become a Shizuna fan? I like Shizuna. Listen. I think... Yeah, I think that I drew some good big crow boobies last time. I think that was me not having self-control. That's true, Valmar Ashen Knight. That is in fact my logic usually, like, okay, yeah, this is self-indulgent as hell, but that's literally why I learned how to fucking draw, so I could do this, and nobody could tell me no. That's right. You should draw Aaron in this fit. We do need more man-ass, I think. I'll do my best to remedy this problem. Oh yeah, I've been watching Gundam G-Quacks. I'm enjoying it so far. But oh, okay, so you know the drawing I did of Crow in the cow bikini outfit? I actually have a whole series in my head for that I still haven't drawn, like, the sequels to, but, always love my Rean Crow pinups. Bunny voice makes it better. Thank you. It's like my favorite thing to draw is my CrowRean pinups, to be honest. Thank you for spearheading the man-ass conversation movement. Listen, you had a, you know, you had a beautiful essay earlier about that. You've been, love the idea of Crow drawing green and that stuff, and then Van's just like, what the fuck? And Marine's like, it's Crow! It's Crow's fault! Okay. Yeah, it is good. What I was gonna say though is I want to do Rean in the cow bikini outfit also, but like with an ass focus, you know? That's that's part of my plan. Van is always welcome to join those two anyway. Oh, you bet. We know, maybe some things happened at one of those stays at the end during Kai no Kiseki. Yeah, like what I'm imagining in my head is, you know how they like mark up the cow with like the little dotted lines to show the like butt meat. I'd have his ass marked up like that. Listen, Rean should be happy I give him the ass he deserves. If Falcom won't do it, then I will. And I have another Crow one in mind too, and also one with both of them, as he should be. Did I see Marvel Rivals? I have seen it, like in general, like I've seen how like horny the characters are. Oh, they had a stealth update where they increased the size of all the guys' asses. Falcom should do that? You're so right. Finally, an update patch that fixes what needs fixing. I wonder if they saw that discourse. There's like a bunch of stupid discourse on Twitter about if the guys are sexualized or not, and it's like, okay, yeah, a guy being shirtless doesn't mean he's sexualized, because a lot of times it's just a power fantasy for dudes, you know? So we had to explain that back and forth. But I remember there was a person who made a comment that was like, well, that's because male torsos aren't as inherently sexualized as female ones are, you know? They're not viewed as inherently sexual. And I'm like, you're right, but I think it's my goal to change that. Like, I want to draw male torsos that when people look at it, they go, oh my god, this is just as horny as when I'm looking at female torsos. That's my goal. Yeah, that discourse was really annoying. And I think I agree with what a lot of people say, that like if you want outfits that actually sexualize men, you're gonna have to get a little gay with it, you know. They could have definitely made the bunny suits sluttier. Maybe I'll draw a slutty version of this. Oh yeah, New Carnival, they've got it down pat. They know how to make men wear slutty outfits. Everybody, if you want to see what sexualized male outfits look like, just look at New Carnival. Oh, and Love and Deep Space too. I haven't played Love and Deep Space, but I have played New Carnival. I have a lot of trouble sticking to gacha games, but New Carnival, I still fell off because of the grindiness, but oh my god, I still look up the scenes from it. Oh, it's got some good scenes, that's what I'll say. Oh, my cat is here to say hello. Hey, Salem. What's your opinion on sexualized male outfits, Salem? What's your thoughts on the discourse of the day? I don't think he cares. I don't think he knows what sex is because we chopped his balls off. Yeah. He's on the Sigma male grind set. He doesn't care. Not being attractive men is funny for me because it'll be like, put on a damn shirt when it comes to New Carnival. It'll be like, that bit from My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness when she's like, sees the naked picture of a woman, she's like, saving this, and then seeing the naked picture of a man, he sure is naked. Oh my god, this cat. Yeah. Psst, 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 psst. Salem. Look, you're on TV. Do you even care? Pork. I do call him a dog because he's such a like a needy little baby. He actually comes whenever I call him. Like, which I'm pretty sure cats don't normally do. So I call him a dog. Salem! Oh, are you leaving? You're going on my desk? You're gonna knock some shit over. Yeah, he's adorable. He's my baby, and I love him. Oh, he's back. Thank you, Salem, for showing your butt to everyone. This beautiful view. Yeah, well, he does love attention, so... This is the content, the real content. The Salem stream. He's the real streamer here. Okay. Actually, it is 12:30 at night and I have to get up to drive into the office tomorrow, so I probably have to end the stream. I went a little longer than usual, actually. I guess making up for my last stream being shorter. Okay! That was a fun stream. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm probably not streaming tomorrow. That's why I streamed today. Yeah, I'm sorry, PK Gaming. I'm not looking forward to it either. It sucks. But yeah, maybe I'll stream on Sunday. We'll see. If not, I'll see you next week. Thank you guys for joining me. Bye.